Final match in this duel, Michael Sepke for the Wildcats, and ranked number 18 in the country, Jacob Morrissey, one of the senior leaders for the Boilermakers.
He was the star of last year's duel, Jacob Morrissey was, with a big fall, with a 20-16 win in this meet, but a little bit anticlimactic right now.
Morrissey's won 3 of 4, 19 and 14 on the season. 3-time state champion out of Oconto Falls, Wisconsin, 4-time finalist.
You know, when things like this just happen here, you mentioned that the Oster consecutive match losing streak he had going into this, and you know, these guys have been to Iowa, Minnesota, Illinois, and Rutgers. I mean, all tough places to wrestle. That's why you just cannot predict with any amount of certainty what the heck is going to happen in this next 5 weeks here when it comes to crowning national champions. It's amazing. I mean, to see it every year, and just we saw it with this performance, but we're seeing it. We will see it again. I mean, all throughout. So these guys that, you know, they're ranked 5th or 6th. I mean, some of these guys are going to win national titles. You just sit there and go, you know, where did you see it? How did you see it coming? As a coach, you're always fascinated by that. But it's good work here by Morrissey.
Good defense by Sepke.
Yeah. So
the circumstances, Jim, change by the day.
Yeah, they do. And you know, it's what I mentioned before. I mean, you're in the really the rut of the season right now. The duels, the road trips, and schoolwork is piling up. You know, you're several weeks into the semester right now. There are a lot of conflicting things here, and you know, you're just trying to. You know, I just love it when the days get a little bit longer. You know, you see a little bit more sunlight. You come out of practice, and the sun is like, you know, it's just setting, and you know, it just tells you we're coming close to tournament time, and your heart races, and you come out and you feel good. And sometimes it's what do you do with that energy as well? Do you keep it settled and rest, or do you just, you know, so you see a lot of guys that just kind of, end of the season, they're just going to fall apart, but these guys are battling.
Morrissey qualified for the NCAA championships last year up at 174, now down to 165. No score, 50 seconds remaining here in this first period. Sepke came over from University of Chicago. He's a grad student at Northwestern, wrestled at Montini Catholic for Izzy Martinez, and one of the top programs in the country in Lombard, Illinois.
And he's doing a nice job of battling into the tie. See how he's keeping his hands down right there, but gave up the near leg shot. Morrissey's got a pretty good angle on this. Should be able to clear his head out, push the knee off, push that left knee of Sepke off. He does do that, clears his head, gets a takedown.
Look to finish the period on top, 2-0 Morrissey.
Yeah, just kind of hovered up there, far side cradle. Gonna be able to turn this, not much time left.
Stop. Green, your choice. Stop, bottom.
Good first period for Morrissey.
Green defers. Red, it's your choice. Top, bottom, or neutral.
Sepke with the choice, and we'll start on our feet here in the second period.
Yeah, I think that people understand that Morrissey's pretty tough in the top position, and feels like his best opportunity to get back into this match. Again, it's no pressure because the meet isn't dependent on it, but you've got guys down here who might be able to go ahead and take advantage of it. But good job by Morrissey flattening Sepke out right there. You can see how he's got some strength in this weight class.
165, of course, in the Big Ten is just stacked with.
Know where you're going with that. This is an amazing weight class again.
Man. Joseph, Aymar, Massa, Wick.
Off the headgear.
Armbar sunk in from the Boilermaker Morrissey.
And you see the difference there. Nash, from we saw earlier, where he was able to go ahead and turn his point shoulder down. Sepke a little less successful. Now he's doing a little bit better job of that, keeping that shoulder on the other side up. Keeping a little weight there. See how he's using his right arm right there, keeping that shoulder up.
The pin from Oster snaps a 3-match winning streak. Purdue over Northwestern. And you look at this all-time series, now 45, 42-2 in favor
Warning red.
of Purdue. But Northwestern No lingering travel effects. They were ready to go off the bus tonight.
Good steady work on the top position. He was able to get a stall warning on him, but not enough to, you know, this is the, work him back in. You know, that 4-point near fall, so valuable. You know, as we saw in that match with
Deacon.
Yeah, Deacon. Yeah, it's so valuable. You got to stay with it if that's what you do. You know.
Morrissey a takedown and a ride out, just like he did in the first period, 4-0. And now looking top bottom neutral. There you see some Northwestern parents. Few people smiling inside of Mackey anyways.
Well, you know, you take a look at that. These are big wins. I mean, these are both programs that want to get to the next level. I mean, both coaches won't make any bones about it. And you know, this was a measuring stick. You know, you can go into places like Ohio State, Penn State, and Iowa, and really be improving, but you don't really have anything to show for it from team-wise. But then when you start wrestling teams that want to get to the same level that you do, it's a big win. Would have been a big win for Purdue if they came out on top.
Morrissey looking for his third takedown. He's got riding time near 2 minutes, so in good shape here.
He's battling. Right
in line for a major.
Yeah, so.
Another takedown for Morrissey, 7-0.
Riding time, so you've got that major. Good work there going from both sides.
Keep that legal. Adjust it.
Well, I just used to enjoy watching, you know, Jason Ness working that same technique in the power half and the half on the far side. I mean, he would just take guys straight over. Really actually knew the pressure of that. The Minnesota national champion.
Warning red.
And the best you see, David Taylor, obviously expert in that position. And so it's yeah, this coming back with the wrist ride and tilt. We see now here where Spencer Lee will hit a bridge off of that. That's kind of a fun technique to watch, where he's hitting a bridge off of that wrist tilt. Get a chance to see Spencer tomorrow. The rest of those young Hawkeyes.
Looking forward to 165 heavyweight, to name a couple. Iowa Penn State will have it here tomorrow on BTN. Number 1 versus number 3.
Boy, that's going to be, you know, Penn State. Oh, it was just so memorable. You know, been in some big meets, coaching some big meets, but that was fun to watch. That environment there at Rec Hall was amazing. And it's Bryce Jordan's turn to audition to be the home of the Nittany Lions.
Jacob Morrissey, major decision to put a cap on this duel. Takeaways from this contest.